The hair lay against my black shirt like a deliberate mistake. One single strand of red hair. I stared, tracing its impossibly thin length, trying to understand how it could be. My hair is black. My mother's hair was black. The city outside my window was black in glass and the dependable gray of rain. This one red filament felt like an accusation. I set it on the saucer beside my teacup. Lavender smoke curled up, its perfume sweet and wrong against the metallic scent of the stove. I put the hair on the bathroom counter when I brushed my teeth. I tucked it under the lip of my bedside lamp. I lay awake until the lamp's halo felt hostile and small. When I sank back into sleep, it was with the hair in my periphery, bright and obscene. Morning came like a question. The hair had not moved. Long, thin, red. This is very out of place, I thought, and the thought echoed. This is very out of place, I thought, and the thought echoed, because the sentence was all the world allowed me. You would have walked past it. You would have rolled your shoulders and told yourself accidents happen, that fibers stray, that it's nothing. But obsession is a kind of hunger. All it takes is one odd thing, and you pick at the scab until you see bone. I picked until something answered. A knock came while I was teasing the thread between my fingers. The woman at my door smelled faintly of ozone and something floral under it. She was smartly dressed, not official enough to be a uniform, too deliberate to be ordinary. She said she was from the Council of Ultra Reality. I watched her mouth, the words like a phrase learned from a play. She told me I had been flagged for encountering a glitch. Ridiculous, I thought. But she is not the sort who laughs at you. She is the sort who waits for laughter to break. For 45 minutes, the kitchen watched us argue. She explained, not with warmth but with economy, how a hair of the wrong color shows itself to the wrong person. How the simulation patches itself. How most people glance away. How occasionally they come and administer a small correction. She called it a mild sedative and a windfall, patch and advantage implanted for compliance. Next time I bought a scratch card, I would win, she promised, because the world likes tidy trades. I said yes, for the kind of reasons people agree to things in poorly lit rooms. Fear, fatigue, the wish that politeness might save you. Her hand closed around my wrist to steady me and then to guide me out of the apartment. The hallway kept its distance. The building hummed as if embarrassed. They did not take me to a back room. They took me to a place that had no right to exist between my kitchen and the street. A knock in reality where details unzipped and hung like loose thread. Imagine falling through the edge of a video game map. The sky, a smear of exposure, street lamps that dropped out of sequence, a smell that tasted like static and iron. The light there was, the color of old photographs. Several other people hovered in the periphery, faces only partly resolved, the way a memory remembers someone. They questioned me, Not what I had seen, but how I knew it wasn't right. "I didn't know," I said, which was both truth and evasion. My chest was a knot of sleep and caffeine and something kinder. They probed me gently, instruments without names. Pressing under skin, that woke me up in a new kind of way. They were clinical and almost compassionate. The solution was small. A sedative. Return me to the simulation with my memory excised. Install a patch that would nudge luck my way next time I played the lottery of small bargains. They said all of this as if bargaining over a sofa. I let them. Compliance felt like survival. The injection was cool under my skin and small like the flake of a pinprick. They told me I would awaken as if nothing had happened. They told me I would no longer carry the thread's evidence. They told me I would be happier for it. I woke around the same hour as before, the lamp halo harmless and the lavender tea still warm. For a second, reality slid into place with its usual small mercies, the hum of the fridge, the city breathing through the window. Then my arm prickled and there it was, a tiny dot of blood where they'd put the needle. I touched it as if to wake. The hair sat exactly where I'd left it. I tested the windfall because curiosity is its own currency. The convenience store smelled of warm plastic and coffee. A woman behind the counter watched me with the sleepy habitualness of someone who has learned the world by routine. I bought milk and a single scratch card, my fingers trying to be casual. The cards rasped like a secret. I scratched an ordinary impatience, and the numbers aligned into a simple geometry of 30, 30, 30. The display brightened as if proud. Half a day, and the world had given me coin for the trouble of noticing. I should have been relieved. I should have slept and counted my money and forgotten. The victory of the scratch card tastes like a lure. The red hair sits between my fingers like a red flag. I made a bargain and kept the memory. I cheated the council. I stole sight. There's a rhythm to fear, a knock, a breath, a decision. I'm going to answer the door.